So last night I was on the call with a friend. We spoke about a lot of things. It was a very deep conversation. I just realized many things. We spoke about why I was in this situation and what brought me to this exact point. And dude really called me out my bullshit and everything. And it was a very crazy conversation. But then I just realized the exact reason to why I'm here. Because these past few months, I've lost almost everything that I've had. I've lost more than 5K. I'm currently 2K in debt. I've literally hit complete rock bottom. I'm at that point to where things really cannot get any worse. That the only place you can really go is up now. Because I'm on my last few dollars and I'm now 2K in debt. Yeah, so I'm going to explain why I'm in this position. So the reason why I ended up here is because I lost my why. I lost my purpose. Like, I forgot the main reason to why I was actually making money in the first place and to why I was at the place where I once was. And the truth is, I achieved my why. I kind of achieved my purpose in a way. And the truth is, it wasn't for the right reasons. It was not for the right intent. Like, yeah, I made money, but in the end, it was just not powerful enough, and I lost my purpose, my drive, and eventually everything that I've had. So quick backstory on how I gained my why and everything that really happened, really. Like, I made another video talking more about this, but it's going to be a much more in-depth version of the entire story about how I really got here and just what happened. So about like a year and a half ago, around the summer of 2024, I had a girlfriend. I think many entrepreneurs were in a situation too where they had a girlfriend too, and see, I was with this girl for about a few months really, and I loved this person. Like, I fucking loved this girl, and I thought she was the one. Like, we would literally hang out every single day and inseparable. Like, even though back then I had some goals of making money online too, but really I was just distracted from a lot of stuff. I was distracted from going to the gym, being close with God, just trying to ways to make money, and I was with this girl, and the truth is, like, I was complacent. I was comfortable. And the truth is, like, this girl was not really that special. At the end of the day, this girl wasn't that special, and I just pedestalized the fuck out of her. Because the truth is, I thought that she would solve all my problems. I thought that she would literally just heal me and fix me completely. But the truth is, like, she didn't do shit. Like, all she does was drain me and drain my energy, and I was not doing anything in my life. Like, I was literally just, like, I was kind of in a fucked up spot of this person. But the thing is, I got with this girl very quickly after we met. We were literally dating like shortly after we first met, so this was not really good at all because I didn't even know this person still. And by the time I got to know her a bit more, it was kind of a bit too late. Let's just say that she's one of those people, Next day, we go to a club and she literally plays me for 3 other dudes and cheats on me the next day after that. So this girl completely broke me, completely broke my heart, and she literally just said a bunch of shit to me too, like the day before, like the day of the breakup, and it was just fucking horrible. And it fucked me up really badly because I lied to this girl. Like, I lied to her about my life. I lied to her about my situation. And I was insecure around her. And even she could tell. And she even said to my face, yeah, you're not confident enough. I don't know why I'm with you. So yeah, bro, it was a mess, really. Where's this chair? Like, it was an honest mess, and it really fucked me up. It fucked me up so badly to a point to where I wanted to make money just so I don't have to lie about my life anymore. Just so I don't have to, like, be insecure and lie to people about what I was really doing. Because at the time, I just finished high school. I was about to go to community college, and I was just ashamed because I didn't want to go to community college, man. I didn't want to go to community college and study some shitty degree. Like, I really wanted to focus more on business instead of school. And so I went to school, and I hated it. Like, I really hated my situation back then. I did not want to share it to anybody. Like, I was insecure about everything, and I just no longer wanted to be insecure, really. And that was my why back then. Like, that was my purpose. Like, that was what was driving me, really. Just the pain from the breakup, really. That's kind of when I found out about sales, and I got really into this. So, like, these next few months, I was just really learning more about this. I was getting some gigs now and then, and I was just working every single day. Like, there were days where I'm not seeing results, but I still just kept pushing through it all because I had that why. That why of no longer being insecure, no longer just hating my life. Then eventually, I had my breakthrough and I started making money. Like, I remember, like, my first month I actually did make money with sales. I hit like 2.5K. I remember I even had like a week where I made like 1K even. Like, that's when I knew that shit, things are getting real. My life's actually changing. Like, I'm actually making money now. I didn't have to worry about, like, spending money on food, all this stuff. And for the first time in a really long time, I was no longer insecure. Like, I didn't hate myself anymore. In fact, I actually liked myself now. Like, I had money now. I could use the money towards more things. Like, I bought a MacBook. I bought AirPods. I was really doing a bunch of crazy stuff, Around the summer too, so the weather was getting nice. Everybody was going outside, and I was really living the life. And I was making more money than all of my friends at the time, and I was making more money than all of my friends at the time because all my friends were working at, shoe stores, McDonald's, making minimum wage, and I was literally making their salaries even like in a day. And I was making like a fuck ton of money back then. When you're 19 in a small town making a lot of money, you can get comfortable and we can live a nice life pretty easily. And that was the case for me. Like, I was literally eating out every single day. I was literally just balling out, really. At the same time, I was still grinding. because, I still kind of wanted to just keep up the money, keep up the momentum, but at the same time, I achieved my why. I achieved my purpose. I was no longer insecure, and I was settling just for a few K per month. To be honest, things were beginning to get to me though. Like things were beginning to fuck me up a bit too. Like I had people just say some shit to me. Like I lost a lot of friends too who were trying to put me down. Like I had this teacher say, "Yeah, this is not gonna work, Tony. Yeah, you're making a lot of money, but is this really sustainable? Is this really gonna help you?" And it's kind of all this got to my head. Just all these people just trying to put me down just got to my head. And I was letting a lot of shit get to my head. And then later I went to Europe for about a week. I was in Copenhagen, Denmark, some other countries for a bit, and that trip was absolutely fucking crazy. Like I was making money that trip too. Like I made a whole rack when I was in Europe, but it was just fucking crazy. Like I was doing some wild shit. I was eating at Michelin star restaurants. I was talking to some of the prettiest girls I ever seen. Like I was pulling literal baddies. I was like doing a bunch of crazy shit, and I let it all get to me. Let all that money, like all this get to me, and it fucked me up really a lot. So I came back to my hometown with none of that. Like there were no baddies, there were no nice restaurants, like nothing in my hometown, and I was like, fuck, man, my life's now shit, and it fucked me up a lot. Cause all that get to my head, and it really just put me in a much bad spot. That's kind of where the decline began. Like I did a lot of realization. I realized that the decline began when I came back from that trip to Europe. Cause that trip to Europe really opened my eyes a lot, but at the same time, the insecurity kind of came back. Because I was insecure about my environment now and the people around me, and I just hated it, you know? I just felt that hate again. I was kind of not operating from that same state I used to be operating from. But at the same time, I was still making money, and I was still comfortable. Like, I was complacent. Like, I wanted to make more money, but at the same time, I just didn't really want to push for more because I had enough money to get by. I had enough money for food, enough money to do the things I wanted to do. So at the end of the day, I didn't really care too much about making more money. I didn't think about what was the next purpose or what was next to me because I already achieved my why, and that kind of just, I lost my drive. I lost my hunger. Like I just lost that animal that was once inside of me after the breakup. Like after that night when my ex literally played me and the tears running through my eyes. Like that animal was gone, and I just was slowly beginning to lose that. And then shortly later I dropped out of school. I decided to go on with sales, and at the time it was the right decision because I was making good money. Like I was getting sales almost every single day, and I was just enjoying my life, you know. But at the same time, I wasn't learning at all. Like I wasn't learning any new skills. Like at the time, I was still doing DM sitting. I was still texting on my phone, making money. When you're a DM sitter making money, that's how you can get really comfortable, not how it can fuck you up. Because the truth is, I never met a DM sitter that have switched to a higher position or has really just transitioned to more. Because most DM sitters I know are still actually DM sitting to this day, and they're just comfortable as fuck. That's really like my competition for DM sitting because these people are just comfortable. And at the same time, I didn't want to be a DM sitter forever. I wanted to become a closer. I wanted to close deals. And at the same time, with my current role, I wasn't progressing at all in terms of that. I was still a DM sitter, still making the same exact pay, and I kind of hated it though. So me and my sales manager got into a bit of a fallout just due to some of that stuff, and eventually I left because the dude had me working 12 hours per day. He was micromanaging me, and at the end of the day, it felt like a 9 to 5 to me. That's not what I signed up for. So I really left that job, and I was kind of out of role again. I had about 7K to my name, really. So I had a lot of capital, like, to my name. I had good money, and I was still comfortable as fuck. So yeah, the next few weeks, I was really just applying, but at the same time, that's kind of when my negative attitude began to hit a lot more because I was like, oh man, no money's coming in. I'm in this place. Like, what's happening to me? Because I was just complaining a lot. I was just complaining 24/7, and I'm like, oh shoot, where are the girls at? Where this? Where's that? And it all just was fucking me up badly. But at the same time, I was still kind of locked in. I was still applying for roles. I was still doing that. And eventually, I did land another role. I did land a role, and then I was like, okay, I'm on a roll now, back to making money. But then, boom, like I wasn't making any money. I realized that I was still behind skill-wise when it comes to sales, and I was getting humbled. I got a bit of a reality check, to be honest, and I was like, shit, man, what's happening? And then started blaming a lot more external factors. I wasn't blaming my environment or blaming many things for why I wasn't progressing, and it was fucking me up a bit. And then I decided to literally book a one-way flight and move a few thousand miles away all the way out to the West Coast. I was like, okay, maybe that switch in environment could help me. Maybe being in a whole new place can help me actually, progress more and make more money. Because the truth is, I do live in a small town. I am back in my hometown now, but I do live in a very small town of a couple 100,000 people. Like, I live in the middle of nowhere in Canada, and I just hated that place. I just wanted to be in a bigger city. So I moved all the way out to Vancouver, much, much bigger city, much more things to do. It's a very nice place though. Like, I mean, I kind of wish I was still there though, because whether there's much nicer than where I'm at now. But I was like, oh shoot, I'm in Vancouver now. I'm about to make money. Also, my best friend was living in Vancouver too, so I kind of got the chance to be more of him now. So yeah, the first week I was in Vancouver, it was more like the honeymoon period. Like, I was balling the fuck out. Like, I was posting on my IG every single day. I was going to nice restaurants. I was going to crazy places, just posting, just doing a bunch of crazy shit. But then after that first week, coming up with a reality check, I still wasn't making any money. And I was like, oh fuck, man, I'm not making money, man. Like, what's happening to me? At the same time, I was in a place where everybody else around me just didn't want more. Everybody was complacent. Nobody was pushing for more money. And I kind of became that person of me too. And that my energy began to really fuck up a lot. Like, I stopped going to the gym. I stopped doing what I was doing. Like, I stopped going to church, stopped going to the gym. And I was really just becoming this, like, less disciplined, more down measured myself. Like, I was not eating clean anymore. Like, I was spending like hundreds of dollars per day on food, like, tickets for the bus, train, everything. And I was like losing a lot of money. And I was beginning to hit rock bottom. And at the same time, I was away from my family too. And I just didn't feel good. I didn't feel good at all. Like, I was literally crying myself to sleep some nights because of some money that I've lost and me not seeing any results. And things were just shaky for me, you know? Things are very shaky. That's kind of when my life was really just beginning to fall off, when I was at that down bad stage of my life. I was just blaming external factors over and over again. And I was just blaming this, blaming that. I was not, at the end of the day, it was all me. And at the same time, I didn't have that why. I didn't have that purpose. I just wanted to keep making money for the sake of making money. And I just didn't want to do anything really. Then shortly later, I got really, really sick. Like, I was so sick to a point where I couldn't speak and I couldn't do anything. I almost ended up in the ER. Well, luckily enough, I got better. And then, boom, I was like, okay, it's time to go home, man. I'm losing a lot of money. I'm not even locked in or focused. I got to get back home now. So that's kind of what I did. I literally just booked the flight back home. And I came back. Like, I remember that day I came back to my hometown. I'm like, okay, I'm back home now. It wasn't that bad being back home. Maybe the problem was never the environment, but me, because that's the truth. Because the truth is, the problem was never the environment. It was me, really. Because I could have locked in Vancouver. I could have put in the work there. I really could have, but I didn't. I was lazy. I only worked for a few hours per day, and I didn't see any results. Well, look, that was the trip where I really began to see a lot of things differently and switched more to phone setting then, because my friend was doing phone setting. He still is, and he was like, Tony, you gotta do some phone setting now. So that's kind of what I did. So I was switching more to phone setting. I was more locked into that now. But at the same time, I just still kept focusing on other stuff. Like, I still wasn't focused on the stuff I was focusing on before, and I still didn't have that why, because I still let some stuff get to my head, and I still was affected by many things, you know, and I wasn't focused. I wasn't locked in. Like, I was putting in the work a bit, but still, things didn't align. Like, yeah, I was progressing more with my phone setting. I was hitting my dials, but I wasn't making money still. And I was just thinking, why am I not making money? Why am I not doing this? So, for the past few months, I really was just in my room, just calling. But yeah, bro, it's just, my whole mind space was just messed up a lot. And I was still in a bit of a dark place. Same time, like, I was losing a lot of money. Like, I was losing money. I was still losing money, and I was still just not prioritizing the right thing, and I just did not have that why. Like, I lost all my hunger, all my drive, and I just wasn't so locked in. It all came to the point to where I was last night, because last night I was in a call with that friend from Vancouver, and he was like, Tony, what the fuck have you been doing, bro? Look at you. It's been a few months, and look where you're at now. Like, you're not locked in anymore. You're just talking about girls. You're just talking about all this bullshit. Like, look at you, Tony. You fell off. And that kind of fucks me up, because he called me out on a lot of stuff. Called me out on all my flaws and everything, and it fucks me up really badly because I ruined myself. Like, I ruined my own life, man. I had it all. Like, I could have made a lot more money now. I shouldn't even be here in my hometown. I should be in a much nicer place, but all because I didn't have that why, and because I let some stuff get to me, it fucked me up badly, and it really put me in a far shittier spot. And then I'm thinking about my why. Then I'm thinking about my why. Like, what should I do now? Like, what should be my new purpose? And I came to this conclusion because I was talking to my friend saying, yeah, bro, the younger version of myself would not be happy about this. Like, he wouldn't want me to be in this position. In fact, this was like the younger me's worst nightmare, because the truth is, like, this me being in this situation was my worst ever nightmare. Me not being in school, me not doing anything in my life, me being in my last dollars in my room, like, that was my worst nightmare, and I'm currently living my worst ever nightmare. Like, I'm not where I want to be, and that fucked me up the most, because I was writing down one person, the me from 5-10 years ago. I thought deeply about my new why, my new purpose, and then I kind of came up with something. Like, I don't know if it's my real why, but it's my new why for now. Pause right there. I was literally just getting food. Okay, I'm back on the camera now. So yeah, I'm just doing this. So like, new purpose is really just for my younger self. Like, really just for the younger me now. Because the younger me dreamt of me living the life I was once living. The younger me dreamt of me pulling all those girls, me making all this money, me getting a chance to travel to all these nice places. Like, the younger me, that was his dream. And I'm currently living his worst nightmare. So I'm doing this now for one person and one person only, the Tony from 5 years ago. Because now I just want to look back and make this boy proud, you know? So I'm just going to do it for even me now in the future. Like, even I want to make myself proud looking back. Like, I'm not doing this for some girl. I'm not doing this for many people. I'm just doing this really for the younger version of myself. Also for my family too as well, but mainly just for the younger me, you know. So I was going through my old camera roll on my phone, just seeing all these old pictures of me from like 10 years ago when I was in middle school, and I'm like, oh shoot, man, this boy would not be happy, man. I gotta make this boy proud now. So now I have my new why, my new purpose all locked in, just to make the younger version of myself proud. So yeah, so now I'm at the spot to where I'm at level 0. But now I have a new purpose. I have new skill sets, and I'm more locked in than ever now. I'm literally about to rebuild my entire life right now. So yeah, I just wanted to share out some thoughts, just to share what I've going on in my head right now. Like, if you don't feel like you don't have a why, or if you just lost your why like me, just think about, you know, your past, about some things that's really affected you, and just what do you think you should really do for your future, you know? And I thought deeply about this, really. I really thought deeply about this, and now I have my new why, my new purpose for now. It's just to make the younger me proud. Like, even when I am making those 10, 20K months in the future, I want to push for more. I want to make that version of myself by then be even prouder of the future version of myself when he makes those 100K months. So now, I'm doing this for the younger me. I'm going to make the younger me proud. And I'm going to look at this video. I'm really going to watch this video 6 months from now. I was a man of my word, and, you know, I achieved something. I just wanted to share all of that. I'm just out here documenting my journey, just being as fully transparent and as raw as possible, just to make sure that I'm not really just messing around and lying about my life. Because I'm not like these people right here who are just lying about stuff, making their lives look better. Like, I'm out here just about to show you the raw truth about entrepreneurship, the raw truth about my life, and I'm just going to share it to you guys right now. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and take care.